What's up, agents? So this is my new favorite build to run for pretty much all content. Initially it was based around everything being maximum cooldown, and then I realized that using certain perks it wasn't necessary, so I was able to squeeze some extra damage out of it. Anyway, we're going to quickly whoop on this bounty right here. I'll show you guys the build, and then we'll show you this exact build in heroic content with a group of 3 other people. So yeah, let's go have some fun. Blow up the drone. The drone's prone when running through interior buildings, small areas like this. The drone's super prone to getting caught on shit, so the cooldown's fast enough that...
That's your target.
Uh-oh.
System malfunctioning.
I guess they got to come out of the door first. Alright, let's come over here. Come on. There we go.
Firing on hostile.
Yeah.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time.
That's pretty much
Nicely
it.
done, Sheriff.
So, unlike my former assault turret drone build, which used all high-end pieces, this one does take advantage of both the BTSU and the benefits of the 4-piece hardwire. So that's the first major change. Other than that, a lot of it's the same. A lot of the things like the BTSU Gloves, I'm not going to go in depth. If you guys don't know that, you can watch my videos, you can watch some other people's videos. There's a lot of great videos on it. Anyway, we'll quickly go through the build. So it starts out with the specialization. I'm using the technician. You could use the demolitionist for, I think it's 25%, it might be 35%, I think it's 25% bonus explosive damage. But I like the 50% bonus skill power from the technician, as well as the 10% bonus damage to the skills that it adds. So the weapons, regardless, I always run all my skill builds a combination of in rhythm, recharged, and rooted as the holster perks. In this particular case, we got a double barrel with recharged on it. We got our send-off, which is going to have the perfectly rooted, 30% increased skill damage for 15 seconds when in cover, can occur once every 60 seconds. So this is a great boost of damage. I got perpetuation on this. I rarely actually use this gun to shoot, but in case I do, there's that bonus there. The main weapon I use is the police UMP 45 with spiked. Headshot kills grant 35% skill damage for 20 seconds. Optimize, and this is in rhythm. So this is just one more chance to get my skills back instantly. You guys will see there's actually the little metronome perk will proc up down where all the buffs and debuffs show up at. The primary reason why I'm using the UMP instead of, say, an assault rifle or something like this UMP can get 23% damage to elites between the long optics, the hollow sight, the magazine slot. I got the force fed for 10%, and then on the muzzle you can get 5%. I believe you can get 5% on any weapon that way. But what that adds up to is 23% bonus damage to elites, which is, it does benefit both the mines as well as the drone. Now we'll get into the pieces. We'll start with the backpack. This is the high-end piece. We're using the Elements Outdoor Rucksack with skill power and skill haste. The Alps provides an additional 20% skill haste. We're using Destructive for the bonus explosive damage. And then the big difference between all of my other builds is instead of using the perfect tech support on the percussive maintenance for the bonus damage. We're using skilled. Every kill has a 25% chance to reset all the skill cooldown. So that's every single one of those mines has a chance, as well as every kill from the drone. So this skill single-handedly was what made it so I did not have to run maximum cooldown on everything. The other reason why we run the Element Outdoor versus I think the other one's called like Mountain Hiking or something. Mountain Hiking Pack, yeah. The Mountain Hiking Pack is a utility and an offensive mod slot. We run this specifically for the 2 utility slots, as that gives us bonus utility for the BTSU Gloves. Next, we'll go to the BTSU Gloves. These are the exotics. Again, there's plenty of videos on this. We're mainly using it for the energy infusion. While infused, you gain plus 10% skill damage and skill duration for each utility that we have. We are currently rocking 17 utilities. I've even seen somebody with 18. So that's 170% bonus damage and bonus skill duration right there. They also come with 2 utility slots and a defensive slot. Next is the hardwire. Quickly we'll go over the hardwire 4-piece. This 2-piece gives us an additional 20% skill power. That's on top of the 50% skill power we get from the technician specialization. So the hardwire 2-piece gives us 20% skill power. The 3-piece gives us tamper-proof, which electrifies our skills. We are not taking benefit of it with this build. And the 4-piece, the feedback loop, killing with the skill resets the cooldown of other skills, and it can only happen once every 15 seconds. That's in conjunction with our skill talent, which does not have a cooldown, our in rhythm, which is a 60-second cooldown. So we have plenty of different cooldowns. And then the second part of the 4-piece, when a skill cooldown ends or reaches full charges, gain bonus damage and repair to all skills for 15 seconds. And you'll see the little buff down below. It'll show when we have that bonus damage. The question is how much damage bonus is that? That we're not sure of. Now we'll just quickly get into the actual 4 pieces of hardwire. Starting out with the mask. With the mask, I'm running skill power, skill haste, and a utility mod. We're going for max explosive damage. The chest piece, I'm running skill power, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, hard hitting for bonus elite damage. It comes with a utility slot. We're running max explosive damage. Defensive slot that we're running armor on kill. An offensive mod slot that we're running damage to armor, which benefits the seeker mines and the drone as well. Hardwire holster, we're running skill power, skill haste. 2 utility mod slots, both max explosive damage. And the last piece of gear, the hardwire knee pads, we're running skill haste. If by this point you do not make the minimum requirement for your skill power, you may have to run skill power on this, but if you do make it, try to run skill haste on this slot. We also have a utility slot for max explosive damage, as well as a defensive slot for more armor on kill and skill health. Next, the skills. First off, we got our striker drone. We have a 17.3 second cooldown. It has 222,000 health with the duration of forever. Damage is just under 15,000 base. We are running a 475% striker damage mod. That can go up to 600%. Look for anything in the 500, 550 plus. We are running a skill haste. And then instead of running, I used to run a skill haste in the feed slot, but found that was not necessary with how quickly all the skills come back. So instead, I opted for a 189% damage mod. This goes up to 200%. And then our main damage dealers are cluster seeker mines. We have a cooldown of 13.3 base. They have a base damage of 470,000 with 9 mines going out per activation. We're running 6 mines skill haste, and damage. Before, I was running 2 hastes and 6 mines, and once again found that that was not necessary, that my skills are back fast enough to where I was better off to use the bonus 96% damage. And just to show you guys the actual difference that that makes, if we turn this off, you guys notice our damage drops to 312,000. Right? So that's almost 160,000 bonus damage. So I really do recommend running 1 damage mod, 1 haste mod, and a 6 extra cluster mines mod. And I'm currently running a concussion grenade, but if you want, you could use the EMP grenade if you wanted to try to use that to proc the BTSU gloves more often. Lastly, we'll check out the stats. We got 20,000 weapon damage using the submachine gun, 15% bonus damage. We got 19% shotgun damage in case I got to use that bad boy. 48% damage to elites, 80% explosive damage. Skilled, destructive, hard hitting. Under 200,000 health, but we do get 13,000 health per kill back. Alright. Yeah. Alright, part 2. So we're going to try to use this build in the Federal Emergency Bunker, which is probably the absolute worst spot to use this build considering the War Dog room. But that is what we are going to try to do. Let's do this!
Black Tusk have infiltrated the bunker and have sent a digital forensic team to
hopefully these dudes will
defuse
catch up. If not, whatever,
We
dude.
have to shut them down.
Yeah, buddies. Do it! Come on, bitches. What you got? So you guys see how quickly the mine's back, right? So see, that's all it takes is them doing that. Shuts my shit down. Until now, one way to get around this, if you actually have a buddy in the group who's running technician with an actual stationary skill, that should also actually protect us. So if I get to that point, at least I can throw my mines, even if the EMPs take out the drone. So we'll see how that goes. See? And there, bam, back again, right? So, but see, that happens. Bam. And that fucks the whole program up. Alright. I'm not going to be stupid and go up there. See, everybody goes up there. It's the biggest flaw in this part right here. We'll see what happens with our buddy here. There we go. And see, dudes, I'm telling you, as much as I love that custom maintenance backpack, skilled is just too overpowered. LD is just fucking wrecking on that fat armor with that goddamn Diamondback, dude. Watch this dude. See? Look at that. Check that shit out. Smart guy. Armor for days. Now this is the best. This is why you guys watch the drone on these fucking big guys. This is where the drone really shines, is the armored dudes, because they do not get a chance to fucking heal. And that drone's up on their shit. See, he's trying to heal, and my drone's just like, fuck you, that shit is not going down. So.
An agent needs assistance. Agent now.
Alright. Is that it? No, we still got some grass here. Now I can push up finally. Alright.
Clear the area outside the bunker entrance.
And there we go.
Operator down.
Oh shit, remind me. That was bad time. Oh, that's not.
Great timing, horses. Okay, let's hopefully this will work. You couldn't even see them. Shit right here, I love this.
Deal with that. You leave. I'll go. Enemy is close. Using a drone.
Look at that guy. There's 4 Seeker mines in a row. There's 5. Alright, 5 in a row. A little drone that could. Dude, look, he's still at full health. What the fuck? How is that possible? Ooh, well, that's just shit on my parade. Oh. Ready to get my ass kicked? Yes, I am. Because that is what is going to happen right here. Let's see if we can get the drone in the room. And my party's already over. Okay, now it goes. No, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, shit. Oh shit, these ones are not down. Fuck. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Shit. Oh, let's do this. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. That big fucking headed motherfucker. Come on. Go. Get him. Dude, drone. Drone. Alright, I'm blowing you up. Fuck you. Sometimes that happens, you guys. Your drone just like a dog. It won't listen. Oh, come on. Yeah, buddy. Here you go. I'd like to introduce you to my little friend. Yeah. Bitch. Yeah. Alright. So I did. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Woohoo. Like this right here. This will be fun. I can't drop secrets at the same time I revive. That's not fair. Let's go.
Watch out.
They put up a goddamn phone! Help is that? Fix this place! They're fucked!
See ya. Alright, so you know, we did 25% of the damage, a little over, so that's cool. Not horrible. Let's see how this looks on paper though. And look at that, we actually took the least amount of damage at the same time. Pretty awesome. Obviously the most skill damage dealt, but so as you guys can see, you know, this build is actually a lot of fun, works real good, and it's fun to play something that's not straight up meta. So well, YouTube fam, thanks for checking it out. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, and I will check you guys in the next video.